Just got home from work. It's raining out here, but we're gonna do an episode of My Wife's Garden. Do you know why? Because this arrived today. The master has live worms on our front porch. She's not home yet, but when she gets home, I'm sure we're gonna do something with those. Welcome to another episode of My Wife's Garden, where it's a very exciting day because we have worms. Adley, can you say worms? Worms, yeah. We got the Worm Factory 360 as a present for the master. I think it was her dad and her stepmom got it for her. So if you can see, this is where the Worm Factory 360 goes. And there are some live worms right here in this box, like I showed you earlier. And this is some compost that the master has. I'm not sure how this works, so we're all gonna learn today. Are you gonna learn today? Yeah. You're gonna learn today about the worms. So the master prepared this bedding with some paper, some coconut cord, some dried stuff, and we're gonna put the compost into the corners right now. It's very exciting. Get to watch her at work for once. Just kidding, I don't do anything around this garden. Okay. She's going right for the worms, you see. I would be much more careful. Oh, there's one, see? It freaked me out. There is a worm. Adley, do you want to see a worm? Come look.
Want to touch it?
Mommy has it. It moves. Oh, no. Hey, Adley, what happens when a chili pepper confronts you? Gets all up in your face. No.
Oh, yeah.
Now we are unwrapping the worm bag. Can you believe that they just mail worms? It came right to our front porch. I thought you would have to go to some pet store, like Petco, like back in the day. But nope, they'll just mail you worms if you want. I'm thinking about mailing worms to some of my friends and just saying, and putting some stickers on that say, open fast, please. Also, look at this squat. I cannot squat to save my life. I would already fall down. Oh my gosh, we're about to see 1,000 worms inside of there. There they go. You know, my 15-year-old self would punch my 34-year-old self in the face right now for watching worms on a camera. So now what you do is you go to the mailbox and you grab the coupons that you don't use, some Jiffy Lube, some Albertsons, not the Fred Meyer because we use those only in Oregon, and you put the paper on the worms. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let the worms live in their environment and eat and poop and eat and poop and eat and poop and make compost, because the soil, all this soil, loves compost. And it grows even better. You get even better results when you have fresh compost. Okay, now we're going to put the lid back on. And that's it. That is it for day one of Worm Factory 360. And then once that's done and they eat through all that, we can put on more of these, maybe get more worms, I'm not sure, maybe more food, and we just keep going and going and going and get more and more compost, and then we can dump it into our plants. And so we saved a couple of worms and we're going to put it in the Bed Composter that we have here. And this one's a little different because it has holes in there and they can go in and out. As you can see, the holes, they can go in and out, side to side, through the soil and create compost. Here's the worms. There's some paper. And we also have some of our food that they'll be eating and pooping out, hopefully in the soil. So that's how you do an in-bed composter if you want your soil to be nice and wonderful for new growth. Look at the progress on the watermelon. Adley, look at the watermelon.
Wawa.
Is that the Wawa melon?
It's Wawa.
Wawa melon, yeah. So pretty. That's another episode of My Wife's Garden. Until the worms eat and poop, we'll see you again.